What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to a video named Rich Homie Quan Set Up. Allegedly. We don't know if it's true. Now the video was made by a guy named Deleted on YouTube. And y'all go follow that dude, man, because I feel like he's underrated. He got a lot of compelling arguments when you listen to his content. But just go check him out, man. But we're gonna get right into this reaction. And before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get it.
I just be hating how when an artist die or someone dies, it's almost like the culture pays more attention to us when we're dead, and that shit be like, I don't like that, man. That don't be real, man. When you could have been screaming his music or our music while we here.
Whose real name was DeQuantes Devontae Lamar, was due to perform in his hometown in a few weeks at Nick Cannon's Wild and Out. He was also going to testify in the trial of his former bandmate Young Thug.
Man, I don't think about it, boy. They already say like David Ruffin.
Wait a minute. See, I ain't even know he was supposed to testify against Thug. Wait. Testify in the Young Thug case. Let me reiterate that. What's weird is that when they had Woody on the stand, they were asking him, and he told them that him and some other guy shot up Rich Homie Quan's daddy's barbershop, right? So why would they have Rich Homie Quan come testify for? Unless he was testifying against Thug, right? Allegedly. I don't know, bro. That's weird though, bro. I didn't even know that.
That's when I used to have a Rich Homie Tim. Yeah. He's like, but David Ruffin. And I ain't like, nah, he was a drug. Nah, he wasn't out on drugs. Don't compare me. Don't say I look like him. And I don't, and that shit was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I shook that shit, bro. Yeah. I shook it, man. Cause like one day I just looked, I had to look at myself outside of myself. I had to look at myself outside of my body. You tripping.
Rich Homie Quan's passing at the age of 34 marks another heartbreaking moment for the music industry. Known for his hit singles and Some Type of Way, Quan's unique voice and style made a lasting impact in the hip-hop scene. But perhaps his most famous track was Lifestyle, recorded with his then group Rich Gang.
Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle.
At the time, many believed that Quan would be the breakout star of the group, overshadowing even his collaborator, Young Thug.
I like Rich Homie Quan better than Young Thug. Really? Yes, honestly. I think Rich Homie Quan is actually dope. But Rich Homie Quan makes good records. And he makes other people's records sound good when he's on there doing hooks and stuff. I personally like Rich Homie Quan more than Young Thug. I think Rich Homie Quan is going to be around longer than Young Thug.
As fate would have it, Thugger would eventually surpass those expectations, leaving a lot of fans wondering what could have been for Quan's career. The untimely passing of Rich Homie Quan hit hard. His girlfriend found him unresponsive on the couch, initially thinking he was just asleep. She even placed a blanket over him before leaving to take her son to school. But when she returned home and noticed he hadn't moved, panic set in. She checked for a pulse and there was nothing. What followed was a frantic 911 call, the audio of which is difficult to hear.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay,
what
ma'am.
is the dispatcher talking
Is
about?
there a defibrillator available? Send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now.
I heard her clear. This is my first time hearing this audio, and I heard her clearly. And you mean to tell me the dispatcher couldn't hear her? Now, sometimes I be thinking they be stalling now because they want people to just die. That's just me. And this is why I encourage people, man, learn CPR.
And tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
The operator's calmness, while necessary in such situations, came off as a little detached and at times was frustrating. You could hear the girlfriend's voice, filled with disbelief and heartbreak, as she repeatedly told the operator that he wasn't breathing.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have added the man to the call anyway. It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't have even mattered.
On the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me. He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
It's a gut-wrenching story, and it makes me wonder, when will we as a society stop losing talent to drugs? QUAN's death feels like another casualty of an era where substance abuse is somehow glorified. It's crazy to think that not too long ago, being a dope fiend was something to be ashamed of. But now, it seems like being addicted to pills and other substances is almost celebrated, especially in certain corners of the hip-hop world. It's in the lyrics, the music videos, the culture, and we need to talk about that. It's not the first time we've seen this. We've lost artists like Lil Peep, Mac Miller, Juice WRLD, and even DMX, who all struggle with substance abuse. And now Rich Homie Quan.
And you know what? And it makes you ask the question, like, what the hell is going on in the music industry where these dudes gotta use drugs like that, bro? Like, what making them use drugs, bro? Because I might smoked a little weed in my life, and drank a little bit, but man, I'm talking about doing like some hardcore drugs. I ain't never wanted to do that, bro. What makes somebody want to do that outside of being influenced? These are grown men, man. That's a grown man who had that type of addiction, bro. Like, so he made a conscious decision to do drugs, and it had to be something, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't believe.
Quan's death should be a wake-up call for everyone. When are we going to say enough is enough? There are healthier ways to cope with life struggles: meditation, exercising, or just chasing your dreams. There's no high that can beat the feeling of success or inner peace. If you need an escape, or maybe try the old school Mary Jane. And if that ain't hitting, you better get on them edibles, because that's gonna really take you there. Those can provide some sort of relief, but these man-made prescription drugs, they're taking too many lives, man, and it's lame as hell. People are losing control, giving into the weak energy that drains them. And with so much of the street supply being laced with deadly substances like, that Fenty, that Robin Fenty, it's like playing Russian roulette every time you take a pill. It is terrifying to see this pill epidemic continue to rise. Artists have to stop promoting these habits in their music. The glorification of drug use in lyrics is leading too many people down a dangerous path. It's time to stop praising something that is literally deleting our people. It is believed that Rich Homie Quan might have been set up because he was reportedly set to testify at Young Thug's YSL RICO trial. Vibe magazine says Rich Homie Quan is set to testify at Young Thug's ongoing YSL RICO trial after the rapper was subpoenaed by prosecutors to take the stand as a witness. On Wednesday, May 15th, a social media account, Thugger Daily, reported that Rich Homie Quan has been called as a witness, sharing photos of a subpoena issued to Quan, born DeQuantis Lamar, that same day. Rich Homie Quan has officially been subpoenaed by the state in the Young Thug case, the post, which included the subpoena signed by Fulton County Lieutenant Investigator Justin French Reed. He is expected to take the stand in the upcoming few weeks just to to be clear, this does not mean he cooperated or will cooperate. So although there was word that he was subpoenaed to come in to testify, we really don't know if he was actually going to cooperate and do this.
Right.
However, of course, the internet takes a hold of that information and they feel that Thugger might have something to do, allegedly have something to do with the death of Quan. Young Thug was asked if he had an issue with Rich Homie Quan during RICO trial days before the rapper's death. Rich Homie Quan's name was brought up during Young Thug's YSL RICO trial on Tuesday, September 3rd, just 2 days before the rapper's sudden death. When star witness YSL Woody, whose real name is Kenneth Copeland, took the stand, the prosecution asked him if Young Thug, 33, had a problem with Rich Homie Quan, 33.
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Thug would later say that he didn't have an issue. Honestly, I think this will start to unfold. We don't really know the insights to this, but it's looking kind of suspicious. I ain't gonna lie. It is looking kind of suspicious. You guys let me know what y'all think. However, if Quan didn't have an addiction to pill popping, he wouldn't have been able to get laced with it. That's all I'm saying. We gotta stop. We gotta stop doing these types of drugs, gang. It ain't that deep. It's not. So let's take this as a lesson. Rich Homie Quan was a huge staple in the industry, and he still had a bright future ahead of him. And who knows what he could have done in the future with his talent. And it's unfortunately cut short. His talent, his voice, and his potential are now gone. And that's something we can't get back. It's up to us to demand more from ourselves and from the artists we look up to. This whole thing gotta stop. Being a knock, being a fiend, being an addict, that shit ain't cool. Yeah, everybody goes through hell, but everyone goes through hell. Everyone has their struggles. It doesn't matter if you're from the suburban area, it doesn't matter if you're from the hood. Everyone has their sort of struggle, their sense of struggle. We are human beings, and we're made to prosper. We're made to go through obstacles and overcome them. This whole pill popping era gotta stop. It's whack as hell, and that's just my take on it.
Yep. Well, that's the end of that video, man. The only thing I want to say is, bro, when I first got the news that he passed away, bro, I already felt like it was something strange about it. But I have no proof behind it, bro. But as time progresses, we'll find out, bro. The truth can't stay hidden long, bro. That's just what it is, bro. And I'm gonna just say, man, if said person has something to do with that man's untimely passing, bro, that's foul, bro. That is foul, bro. Can't even look at said person the same way no more, bro. I can't. Because said person was one of my highly played and listened to artists, bro. Like, I just can't look at them no more the same, bro. I would hate that, bro. And I would really hate that. And then we in a culture now where people praise that type of behavior. Slime this, slime that, leave a nigga slumped, kill this, kill that, bro. That's what type of timing we living in, bro. And I hate it. I hate it, bro. I remember when music used to be fun, bro. Like, you didn't have to worry about nobody getting angry because of music influenced them to be angry. Like, it's changed so much, bro. I don't like it, bro. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, bro. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But I have nothing else to say on this thing. And it's your boy Bo, and I'm signing out telling you to stay up, stay down. But most importantly, dog, stay real.